how does physical sunscreen differ from chemical sunscreen, and what type of sunscreen does Scar Plus have? So physical sunscreens are mineral-based, such as zinc oxide, which is found in Skinuva Scar Plus, and it sits on the surface of your skin, acting as a shield or reflective barrier. So that's really important because it bounces off the UV radiation or absorbs it. In contrast, chemical sunscreen actually gets slightly absorbed into the skin, and it causes a chemical reaction to essentially break down the UV radiation. So there is an active absorption that occurs and a chemical reaction within the skin surface with chemical sunscreen. We, for that particular reason, wanted to provide a product with a physical sunscreen that essentially just covers the skin in a very safe and effective way, and it can be used on children, could be used on patients of all ages, and even pregnant women and breastfeeding women due to the safety profile. Other advantages that physical sunscreen has over chemical is that it acts immediately after application, whereas a chemical sunscreen, it takes about 20 minutes for it to work. It's really important to know. Physical sunscreen also lasts longer than chemical sunscreen. We still recommend you to reapply Scar Plus when you're outside for longer than 2 hours, every 2 hours to reapply it, just because the efficacy of a physical sunscreen can break down after 2 hours. And lastly, physical sunscreen is more gentle on the skin and less likely to clog pores. And in contrast, chemical sunscreen can be a little bit more harsher for some patients, and that's another reason why we chose to use physical sunscreen over chemical sunscreen.